Graduation Ceremony Executive Council. We thank you for your patience and welcome the parents and the families who have just arrived. The executive body is awaiting our final honorable judge to arrive, and the moment he comes, we are going to commence the ceremony. So thank you so much for your patience once again. Each one of you on this supremely auspicious gathering. As an avid educationist, serving as head of department for proudly 3 divisions at Denning, it is my honor to deliver as your host for this evening. Today, we gather here with utmost pride to commemorate the success of this incredible body of fresh graduates alongside their parents, our esteemed faculty members, and honorable guests at Denning graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. To officially proceed with the commencement of this ceremony, I would like you all to pay your gratitude as I call upon our distinguished panel of honorable guests who have joined us today to grace this occasion with their presence and engagement with our graduates. In the next few minutes, we will be welcoming the honorable panel along with the Executive Council of the graduation ceremony. Thank you so much for being here with us. We are awaiting the formal lineup of our honorable judges for the commencement of the ceremony in the next 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. Please put your hands together and rise as I share with immense honor of introducing these eminent personalities on in stage. We have with us as our chief guest the Honorable Mr. Justice Irfan Sadat Khan, Senior Puisne Judge of High Court of Sindh, alongside the Honorable Justices of the High Court of Sindh, Mr. Justice Akhil Ahmed Abbasi, Mr. Justice Zafar Ahmed Rajput, Mr. Justice Zulfikar Ahmed Khan, and Mr. Justice Abdul Mubin Lakho. Our honorable guests are convoyed by our Academic Director, Mr. Huzaifa Muqaddam, Mr. Saqib Sumro, and Ms. Zora Anis. Please put your hands together. Honorable Chief Guest and guests of honor are now requested to be seated on the stage. Thank you so much for your precious time. I may request the audience to please be seated. Thank you. I shall seek your formal approval to proceed, sir. Once again, it is indeed a privilege to welcome all of you as our supreme guests, inclusive of our parents, our esteemed faculty members, and guests of honor seated in the audience here at the graduation ceremony of Denning for the class of 2023. We truly honor your persistent contribution to their success, and we hope you enjoy this evening as much as we do in having you with us. While we are here to honor our graduates, we graciously acknowledge and concede the exceptional journey of Denning as a prominent educational embodiment today, conceiving the sacrifices made by Denning ever since its inception. It won't be wrong to declare that dreams with clear-headed and honest intentions do become living realities and triumphs. Today, Denning, as a multidisciplinary educational entity, is actively operational in the country and has grown to become a national success, offering its students the opportunity to procure internationally recognized degree awarded by the reputable University of London as part of their transnational undergraduate and highly credible distant learning program. Time and again, Denning has challenged itself and proved to demonstrate excellence in maintaining their academic standards and believes in the holistic development of their students. With a highly proficient management team, fulfilling a student life, and seasoned faculty members engaged in taking full-time academic charge, Denning has become the first choice for students in Pakistan pursuing undergrad studies primarily in the disciplines of law, business, and today, even welcoming the ever-evolving field of technology as part of Denning School for Artificial Intelligence and Computer Sciences. Apart from the undergrad program, Denning also offers International Foundation Program and has now recently introduced the Pearson B.Tech program, which is considered to be a higher secondary education and equivalent to A-level qualification. Today, as ambassadors of this name, we are equally determined to emerge as a paragon of excellence in academics, skill and professional development, and take immense pride in our students' achievements. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome with a solid and successive round of applause to the graduates who are lined up at the foyer to arrive in the hall, looking sharp, walking tall, and radiating with pride in their chic blue gowns and caps. Please put your hands together in welcoming the procession of the graduating class of 2023. The procession is marshaled by Sir Naeem Mochala, Sir Huzaifa Muqaddam, and Sir Ibrahim Hussain as flag bearers of Pakistan, University of London, and nonetheless Denning. Requested to please be seated. Please keep the round of applause for welcoming the graduating batch of 2023. Graduates are requested to please take their positions and be seated, while the flag-bearing marshals are requested to join alongside our distinguished guest in the front row. Thank you, and do I have the approval of the marshals to proceed? Upon consent and permission of the dignitaries, I formally declare the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023 open to confer upon each of you, commemorating the completion of your 3 years honors degree from the reputable University of London with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities associated with it. It was only 11 months ago since we gathered here in sheer pride in the glorious culmination of a last year's graduating batch. And today, it seems that time literally flew so fast that we welcome you all, the batch of 2023, with similar conjuncture of sentiments filled with boundless pride and heavy nostalgia, as we bid you adieu as you arrive at the next chapter of your lives. And to our sheer pride and pleasure today, we witness this entire batch is standing proudly clad in their vibrant gowns and caps, getting lined up to receive the paper and feel the tangible acknowledgement of their efforts in their hands that confirms their 3 years of restlessness, hard work, perseverance, and commitment that ensures entry into their desired career pathway from here onwards. We shall formally begin the ceremony with the name of the Almighty, the most benevolent and the most merciful, with the recitation of a few verses from the Holy Quran by Mr. Ali Kirio, followed by the national anthem.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. I would now like to request all of you to please rise in solidarity of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to call upon, with a very solid round of applause, the Denning Director of Academics, Mr. Huzaifa Muqaddam, on stage for his formal address and to share his wisdom and association that he has for all these years with you guys.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Justices of the High Court of Sindh, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, families, friends, and the incredible graduating class of 2023 of Denning Law School. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. I, Huzaifa Muqaddam, the Director Academics of Denning, would like to invite and welcome you all to the second graduation ceremony of Denning. Today, as we gather in celebration of a remarkable achievement, an achievement that represents not only the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, but also the dawning of a new era, a new chapter in your lives as legal professionals. As Director of Academics, I am profoundly honored to stand before you on this momentous occasion. Your presence here today embodies the spirit of academic excellence, the pursuit of knowledge, and the relentless pursuit of justice that defines the ethos of our institution. To the graduates, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your journey through law school has been one of growth, transformation, and discovery. You have embraced the complexities of legal theory, the rigors of research, the thrill of advocacy, and the profound impact that law can have on our world. Your dedication to your studies and your commitment to upholding the principles of justice have been nothing short of inspiring. You should be proud of this achievement and be confident that with this powerful degree in your hand, you can achieve many more successes in your life. The graduating batch of this year is one of the most unique batches to have studied. Amongst other challenges, one of the great challenges you faced was coping with COVID and the first 2 years of your degree, which were during that time period. The pandemic affected all of us, but studying at higher education level, and that too of a transnational level, is an achievement for all of you. However, this year, even after shifting towards physical examinations, yet being conducted online was a challenge for all to cope up with, and I'm very glad to say that you managed to maintain the same level of examination integrity and dedication even then. Teaching this batch has allowed me, and I'm sure my fellow teachers and colleagues would also concur, that we learned the art of teaching online as well. The online learning has allowed the students to continue their studies at their own pace and comfort. I hope that what you have learned in your classes for LSM is helpful in understanding the civil and criminal code procedure. Your classes for contract law help you in explaining the differences between offers and invitations to trade. I hope that the concept of public nuisance and occupier's liability in the classes for tort law helps you in helping improving the civic responsibility. I hope that the legal integrity you learned from the ideal hypothetical judge, the Judge Hercules, in the classes for jurisprudence is reflected in your legal practice. I hope that the legal knowledge you gained throughout this entire degree is reflected in your practice as a lawyer. Now, as you step towards the legal landscape, you are armed not only with the wealth of legal knowledge, but also with the values that we hold. Our institution places a strong emphasis on integrity, ethics, and social responsibility. These values will be your compass as you navigate the intricate pathways of the legal profession. The legal world you are now entering is dynamic and ever-evolving. It is a world where the boundaries of law are constantly being tested by technological advancements, societal shifts, and emerging global challenges. You have the unique privilege and responsibility of shaping legal discourse, advocating for the marginalized, and ensuring that justice prevails in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. I urge you to view your legal education not as an end, but as a beginning marked by a commitment to lifelong learning, to staying abreast of legal developments, and to continuously hone your skills. The law is a living, breathing entity, and as legal professionals, you are the custodians of its evolution. With the power vested in you by your education, you have the capacity to bring profound change. Whether you choose to advocate for human rights, environmental protection, corporate accountability, or any other facet of law, your impact will be felt far beyond the courtroom. Your advocacy will resonate in the lives of individuals, the fabric of society, and the course of history. In your pursuit of justice, always remember the words of the great Nelson Mandela. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. As lawyers, you have the privilege of championing the rights of those who cannot always champion themselves. Uphold the values of justice, equality, and fairness, and let these values guide your decisions and actions. As you embark on this new journey, do not forget the support system that has brought you to this point. Remember the sacrifices made by your families, the guidance offered by your mentors, and the camaraderie shared with your fellow classmates. Your success is a testament to the collective effort of many. In closing, I want you to recognize the immense responsibility that comes with the legal education you have received. Each of you is now an ambassador of justice, a guardian of the rule of law, and a torchbearer for a better future. Let your legal careers be marked not only by success, but also by a deep commitment to the principles that uphold our societies. For me, you are not just another batch graduating from Denning. You are a testament to resilience, to growth, to the idea that through perseverance, we can achieve greatness. As your mentor, who had the honor of teaching you, and in return, learning from you, I want you to know that you have left an indelible mark on the very fabric of Denning and in the chambers of my heart. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your paths be illuminated by knowledge. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your paths be illuminated by knowledge you've gained, the values you hold, and the unyielding spirit of justice that resides within each of you. Thank you. I would now like to request the Honorable Mr. Justice Irfan Sadat Khan to address the students and the graduating batch.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Mr. Justice Aqil Ahmad Abbasi Sahab, Senior Judge, Sindh High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Zafar Ahmad Rajput Sahab. Honorable Mr. Justice Zulfiqar Ahmad Khan Sahab. Honorable Mr. Justice Mubin Lakho Sahab. The faculty members of the Denning Law School. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I am really honored to be the chief guest of second graduation ceremony of Denning Law School, which was established in 2019 and has now emerged as a pioneer amongst the law colleges in whole Pakistan. I was just being informed that the Denning Law School started with the 2 faculty members, and now at present they have 8 faculty members. This is great. This is commendable. DSL proudly claims to be the largest affiliate center of the University of London in Pakistan, providing world-class education facilities with practical skills, helping the law graduates to become successful practicing lawyers in future. Lawyers play a crucial role in the betterment of society. Their profession is not just limited to legal representation and advocacy in courts, but extends to broader responsibilities as well as their contributions to the welfare and progress of the communities. Here are some distinguished features through which lawyers positively impact society. Number one, access to justice. Lawyers ensure that individuals and marginalized groups have access to justice and legal representation. They advocate for the rights of the unprivileged, providing a voice to those who might otherwise go unheard, promoting rule of law. Lawyers uphold the rule of law, ensuring that everyone is equal before it. They help maintain law and order, protect individual rights, and prevent the abuse of power. Social justice. Lawyers often work with non-profit organizations, human rights groups, and public interest law firms to address social issues such as poverty, discrimination, environmental protection, and gender equality. They actively contribute to societal change and justice. Mediation and conflict resolution. Lawyers facilitate alternative dispute resolution methods such as mediation and negotiation to resolve conflicts amicably. This helps alleviate the burden on courts and foster peaceful resolutions. Legal education and awareness. Lawyers participate in legal education programs, workshops, and awareness campaigns to inform people about their rights and responsibilities. They empower communities with knowledge to make informed decisions and prevent legal problems. Advocacy for policy changes. Lawyers engage in policy advocacy, suggesting reforms and changes in legislation to address societal issues and make the legal system more effective and equitable. Public service and governance. Lawyers often serve in public service roles, such as judges, government officials, and legislators, shaping policies and governance system for the betterment of the society. Pro bono work. Many lawyers provide pro bono service to their clients who cannot afford legal representations, ensuring that justice is accessible to all regardless of their financial status. Protecting civil liberties. Lawyers defend civil liberties and human rights, safeguarding constitutional rights and freedom of individuals and society as a whole. Supporting economic development. Lawyers play a vital role in business transactions, contract negotiations, and intellectual property protection, facilitating economic development and promoting conducive business environment. Ethical advocacy. Lawyers adhere to the code of ethics that ensures fairness, confidentiality, and professionalism in their practice, which enhances public trust in the legal system. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates for achieving this significant milestone in their journey towards becoming distinguished lawyers. Graduating from a law college marks merely the initial step in their pursuit, as the path ahead is filled with opportunities and challenges that will lead them closer to their cherished dreams. Dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment will pave the way for them to make a name for themselves in the esteemed legal fraternity. I am aware that their success is a result of their diligent efforts, devotion to various subjects, and unwavering commitments. However, I must emphasize that this accomplishment is just a beginning, a foundation upon which they must build to become prominent lawyers, barristers, solicitors, and more. Achieving these goals require relentless hard work and a deep investment of efforts in their professional endeavors. Allow me to remind these young graduates that they are entering a realm that goes beyond being a mere profession or vocation. It is a sphere of honor and responsibility. Their primary role must always be to strive tirelessly for justice, particularly for the oppressed. Compromising on matters of integrity should never be an option. While clients might come and go, their integrity and reputation will stand as enduring pillars throughout their careers. Upholding ethical conduct and maintaining unwavering integrity should be their utmost priorities, and this can only be achieved through continuous character development. Their thirst for knowledge should always remain unquenchable throughout their lives. A lawyer's journey is perpetual, devoid of retirement. The pursuit of expanding knowledge and staying abreast of legal developments require unyielding efforts. For this, there are no shortcuts. Their ultimate aim should revolve around for the pursuit of justice, advocating for the fairness, equality, and the rule of law. Personal commitment to dispense justice should supersede any self-interest. Upholding the highest ethical standards should be their indispensable duty. Allocating dedicated time, perhaps 1 or 2 hours each day, for research and exploring new legal dimensions is vital. Their willingness to embrace evolving legal concepts must remain steadfast. Above all, their attitude towards judges must consistently exude respect and courtesy. It is the young lawyers who lay the groundwork, drafting documents and conducting research for their seniors. Without the contribution of proficient assistants, senior lawyers might struggle to adequately prepare their cases. In the end, I wish to extend my congratulations to each one of you for his or her remarkable achievement. My hope for you all is that may Allah guide your path with wisdom, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to your noble profession. Ameen. Pakistan, Paindabad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Huzaifa Muqaddam, and our chief guest, the Honorable Mr. Justice Irfan Sadat Khan, Senior Punit Judge of the High Court of Sindh. Thank you so much, sir. As a nation, we are truly indebted to your contributions for the greater good and in the larger scheme of things. Thank you so much for being an inspiration for all of us present here today. And before we move forward with the evening, I would like to share for the audience to acknowledge that our class of 2023 comprises of 261 candidates proving their brilliance and cerebral achievements, seated here right in front of us with laurels for their families and for themselves, and above all, Denning as a whole. Altogether, it is a huge achievement, and you must give yourselves a huge round of applause. Dear graduates, keeping in view the surging nerves and emotions, we would like to congratulate all those maestros and experts who have known, and you call them as your teachers, mentors, patrons, for working relentlessly in being your guiding light and in making it possible for us to witness what it is here in front of us today. We extend our gratitude for the genuine and endless contributions to your growth and upliftment of these professionals, individuals, and what have turned out to be as graduates of tomorrow. Please pay homage with a huge round of applause to your supremely talented, versatile, and committed teachers, trainers, counselors, members of the faculty who have instilled in you the needed competence, expertise, intellect, skills in empowering your character to combat the challenges of today and the future. It won't be wrong to acknowledge that it is because of these strong shoulders that you stood on that you have arrived at the culmination of this educational experience as a proud graduate. Carrying the prestige of being the largest affiliate center of University of London, we value the facilitation, persistent understanding, and endless support we have received from the personnel, and it is our pleasure to have with us the former Dean of the Undergraduate Program, University of London, Mr. Simon Askey, and Mr. Saad Wasim, the Regional Advisor, University of London for South Asia, to share their thoughts with us all. Please pay a warm welcome to this extremely enterprising and very approachable duo that we have known for the past 3 years, Mr. Simon Askey and Mr. Saad Wasim. Mr. Simon Askey will be joining you all virtually. Mr. Askey will be joining us shortly. Thank you so much for your patience. Due to some technical constraints, Mr. Simon will be with us shortly. So right now, I would like to welcome, with a huge round of applause, Mr. Saad Wasim, Regional Advisor, University of London for South Asia, on stage.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Honorable judges of the Karachi High Court, guests, graduates, I would like to formally start by congratulating you on behalf of our Chancellor, our Vice Chancellor, and the Dean for the Undergraduate Laws, Patricia McKellar. So once again, congratulations on graduating from one of the best, I would say, law programs, not only in Pakistan, but in the world. So we're very proud of you. Congratulations on that. I think it's pertinent to mention a few things because I've known this institution since 2018. I still remember the time when I used to meet Huzaifa, Qadir. They used to travel to Lahore. I would meet them in Karachi. And I feel that I started to work with the University of London almost 9 years ago, and I used to visit Karachi very often. Karachi was an important market for us, but I felt that there was much more potential. And when I met these two young individuals, passionate about education, I still remember I could see that passion for law within them. And I remember we fully supported them, believing in them. And now when I'm here today in 2023, I feel extremely honored that I've come to an institution which is not only one of our largest institutions in Pakistan, but is the largest institution for us in the whole world. And I feel that the applaud should go to both Abdul Qadir and Huzaifa and their parents here as well. They've not only contributed towards law for themselves, but again, it is a big, I would say, achievement for Karachi that we have such a wonderful law institution, and it will go a long, long way for the whole of Sindh, and inshallah, it will produce one of the best legal fraternity for Sindh and Pakistan. Now, coming to some important aspects, I go to institutions throughout South Asia. I feel one thing that I'm very, very happy and proud about Denning is that the academic support is always there. There's wonderful teachers, wonderful faculty supporting you. But I think the overall experience that a student gets at Denning is unmatched. The extracurricular activities, the support on mentoring, communication skills, and I think that is something which is very, very important in the long term. To become a lawyer, the most important thing would be that you're able to communicate what you want to say to the judge. And in order to do that, you need to be confident, you need to speak well. And I've seen the amount of effort they put into all of those things is something which I don't see in many other institutions throughout the world. So I feel that is something which should be a key strength of a graduate from Denning. Other than that, I would really like to mention today some of the opportunities that will come up with this program. Again, I'm sure all of you know that with the prestige of this program, University of London is the oldest institution in Pakistan operating a foreign provider, I would say a foreign law program. We started back in almost 40 years ago, so we're the pioneers for that. That will be very helpful if you plan to practice in Pakistan. Majority of the law firms would like to hire from our graduates. Some of the multinationals that I work very closely with, including Coca-Cola, they're willing to waive off some of the initial tests for our graduates. So again, employability is not going to be, inshallah, an issue. Your efforts will matter, but I think with the prestige of University of London, there are highly chances you will be able to get recruited in top multinationals, law firms. You can straight away start practicing in Pakistan. There are some initial entry tests which are very easy, and with your competence and knowledge that you've gained, you will be able to practice in Pakistan. You would be able to go straight away for the bar course or for the LLM in any top university. Literally in the last 8 years, I've met people get into Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard on fully funded scholarships with this program. So again, you can aspire to be one of those scholars to go in these places fully funded. Again, then the other aspects that come in is civil servants. I feel I've met so many people who've gone into civil services. They're either become judges, they're either people who are in the foreign service. That is also an opportunity available for you. And then I think the other aspects are teaching. A lot of people want to stay connected with the academic field. You can practice, but you would want to somehow teach as well. I think these are all the opportunities that will come in, but they are all because of your hard work that you've done in the last 3 years. These opportunities have not been given to you just like this. You worked really hard for this. And I feel I would like to support Denning as much as I can. I would like to appreciate all the effort done by the faculty. And I know that the University of London is very supportive of this institution. I would like to announce on this platform that we recently recognized Denning for business. It's been 2 years. Now they are able to run a business administration program. They've been recently recognized to teach a computer science program. And I will see, inshallah, that not only in the field of law, but in multiple avenues, inshallah, they will be a leading institution, not only in Karachi, but the whole of Pakistan. So I would like you all to applaud the institution for all their efforts. And one last passing note before I leave is, whatever it is, I can assure you that there are 2 aspects of what you've done in the last 3 years which you will not regret. You will always be proud of them. One would, of course, be University of London, and the second would be Denning. So please be proud of what you've achieved today, and be thankful to Allah and, of course, your parents and your mentors. Thank you once again for having me, and I hope that the technical issue has been sorted, and Simon would also be able to say a few words to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saad Wasim. Always a pleasure to hear you. It was a very intellectually stimulating address. Unfortunately, we are trying our best to connect with Mr. Askey, but due to some connectivity issues and some technical constraints, we are trying our best, but we would not like to keep you waiting. So let's move on. Our thanks in anticipation to both of these master duets. Thank you so much once again. The moment now that you all have been waiting for. Here we have in front of us the class of 2023, and I'm pretty sure each one of you is eagerly waiting for the crowning moment and to receive their graduating scrolls. To do the honors, I would like to call upon our very dearest Director, Student Affairs, Mr. Arwa Ajab Shah, on the stage for the formal roll call for the graduating batch of 2023. Ms. Ajab Shah will be assisted and directed by ushers and teachers for this lineup. As your name gets called upon, please proceed and receive your scroll. All the very best and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Ms. Adila. So it is immense pleasure to see my first ever graduating batch walking down on the stage. Finally, the time has come. So I would like Honorable Mr. Justice Irfan Sadat Khan to please give the scrolls to the students. Amir Nabi. Asia Anas. Abbas Ali Manviwala. Abdul Sabur. Abdul Sabur Palijo. Abdul Samad Khan. Abdullah Jatawi. Abu Bakr Ali Arsim. Adil Hussain Lorani. Aga Khalij Khan. Aga Sarfaraz. Ahmed Farooq Hakro. Ahmed Khan. Ehsan Mustafa. Amal Rashid. Ayman Aftab. Ashmil Mari. Alina Aftab. Ali Ahmad Kirio. Ali Asgar Amir Ali. Ali Haider Rajpur. Ali Imran Arbi. Ali Weldon. Ali Zaman. Aliza Salehin. Aliza Zahid Hussain. Alishba Faruqi. Ammar Ahmad Kirio. Ammar Anson. Anusha Raja. Anshira Shah. Anusha Lakhani. All of you can please clap and give applause to your classmates. Anushe Kazmi. Aibab Zalan Khan Kasi. Ariba Makbul Ahmad. Arisha Kirmani. Aris Sabir. Aris Wafa Jamali. Arsalan Yaqub. Arshay Seher. Ashwini Baloch. Ashar Gurwara. Ashish Kumar. Ashwina Javed. Aisha Ahmed Khan. Aisha Akhtar. Ayman Zehra. Ayub Khan Mandakir. Barira Bilal. Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Irfan Sadat Khan. Now I would like to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Akil Ahmed Abbasi to give the scrolls to the student. Bharat Kumar. Bijar Ishaq. Bilal Siddiqui. Bisma Ahmadani. Burhanuddin Zulfikar. Bushra Balim. Dania binte Ehsan. Danial Abbasi. Danial Nazir. Danial Zafar Rajput. Daulat Yusuf. Deepak Rai Utwani. Dua Abbasi. Ali. Isha Kamran. Iman Zahid. Iman Bashir Ahmed. Fahil bin Amir. Faisal Khan Dhari. Faisal Sheikh. Faiz Mohammed. Faiza Maksi. Faraz Hussain Chandio. Fariha Rahim. Farooq Dost. Farwa Lashari. Filza Asif. Fiza Aga. Fiza Ali. Gautam Kumar Arwani. Ghazal Salim Khan. Ghazanfar Khurram. Ghazanfar Sheikh. Ghulam Ali. Ghulam Mohammed. Hadika Sharek. Hafsa Mahmood. Hafsa Salim Jam. Hala Zubair. Hamad Qureshi. Hamza Hussain. Harsh Alias. Hassan Leenwala. Hasib Arsalan. Hira Farooq. Hira Fatma Ahmed. Hisham Khwaja. Iman Ahmed. Iman Ali Dodani. Iman Sheikh. Ikra Shabrez. Ikra Shabrez. Thank you, Honorable Mr. Justice Akil Ahmed Abbasi. I would like to request Honorable Mr. Justice Zafar Ahmed Rajput to please give the scrolls to the students. Ishma Ahmed. Jareer Ashar. Javeria Sohail Malik. Kamal Fatma Zaidi. Kanza Sohail. Khadija Mohsin Peshori. Khizr Faisal. Hinza Iman Rahman. Komal Fatma. Maz Mazhar. Maha Faisal Sheikh. Maha Nadeem. Mahanta Dhanani. Maheen Nadeem. Mahanur Aslam. Myra Kashif Naseem. Maram Abbasi. Maria Ismail. Mariha Shehbaz. Mariam Khan. Mehak Ali. Mir Abu Bakr Ahmed Baloch. Mir Taimur Khan. Mirha Anwar Lari. Misal Aftab. Momina Hamid. Momina Wasim Qureshi. Mohammad Ashir Wakar. Mohammad Abdullah. Mohammad Adyan Baloch. Mohammad Afroz Khan. Muhammad Ali Khwaja. Muhammad Ali Sheikh. Muhammad Ammar Nunari. Muhammad Ammar Rafiq. Muhammad Ammaz Nasir. Muhammad Arsalan Rao. Muhammad Bilal Qureshi. Muhammad Faham Faisal. Muhammad Haider Abbas. Muhammad Hamza Khan. Muhammad Kamil Memon. Muhammad Khurshid Khan. Muhammad Muzammil Ali. Muhammad Najiullah Siddiqui. Muhammad Nawaz Hamza Sumro. Muhammad Rabeet Ali. Muhammad Rehab. Thank you, Honorable Mr. Justice Zafar Ahmed Rajput. I would like to now call Honorable Mr. Justice Zulfikar Ahmed Khan to give the scrolls. Muhammad Saad Fasihi. Muhammad Saeed Siddiqui. Muhammad Samir Hashim. Muhammad Samir Saeed. Muhammad Shazain Khan. Muhammad Tala Akhlaq. Mohammad Usman Bawani. Mohammad Wais Imran. Mohammad Yaqub. Mohammad Yasir Tahir. Mohammad Zubair. Muneeb Kamar Bhatti. Munibur Rahman. Muntaha Khan. Muqaddas Mugheri. Mustafa Sajid Zubairi. Mustansir Ali Akbar. Mutahar Yusufani. Mutahir Ali. Mutiur Rahman. Muzla Talib Marhoob. Nameer Mahmood. Nasir Hussain. Noman Asif Sethi. Naveed Ahmed Bugio. Naveed Suleiman Agro. Naveedul Haq. Neha Khimani. Nihal Ahmed. Nida Suleiman Sheikh. Noman Sohail. Nanika Kumari. Nuria Akil. Umar Asif. Osama Ali Asgar. Uwais Ismail Siddiqui. Uwais Sharif. Peer Meher Ali Shah. Prabhat Lakho. Qazi Ghaziuddin Ahmed. Kubra Chandio. Raika Parvez. Rabia Siddiqa. Rabia Farooq Latif. Rukba Tanveer. Sabah Altaf. Sabah Rizwan. Sabur Ahmed Dayo. Sagar Kumar. Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Zulfikar Ahmed Khan. I would now like to call Honorable Mr. Justice Abdul Mubin Lako to please give the scrolls to the students. Sawar Heer Sarwar. Sahibzada Muzammil Ahmed. Sakina Akil Hussain. Salik Wasan. Sameer Ahmed Abbasi. Sana Rahim. Sarim Rashid Abbasi. Shehryar Nawaz Memon. Shehzad Ahmed. Shahzeb Ejaz. Sheikh Shamir Kamran. Shama Niaz. Shanza Vayani. Shayan Amir Hussain. Shehryar Ashraf. Sherdil Khan Kakar. Siptain Mohammad Ali. I would request all the students to please come back and get seated so that we can proceed with the roll call for the remaining students. Simra Khan. Sundas Khalid. Sayyid Farhan Shah. Sayyid Haider Ali. Sayyid Mansoor Ali Shah. Sayyid Nisam Hussain. Sayyid Mir Mustafa Shah. Sayyid Muhammad Kumail Muswi. Sayyid Muhammad Kazim Haider. Sayyid Shane Ali Shah. Sayyida Midhat Fatma. I would request the students once again, those who are standing, please sit down so that the parents can also see from the back. Sayyida Sania Fatima. Sayyida Shanze Batul Hussain. Sayyida Shanze Kamar. Taha Ali Khan. Tala Ahmed Waji. Talha Baloch. Taravish Javed Chatari. Taimur Nawaz. Tuba Mehboob Dayo. Tuba Parvez. Umema Hassan. Umair Ali. Umair Hamid. Umar Farooq. Umar Sharik. Osama Aren. Uzair Ahmed. Vinesh Kumar. Vania Hussain. Waqas Hussain. Wara Fatma Azim. Wasif Ahmed. Yaqub Ismail Memon. Yasir Nadeem. Yusra Salim. Zain Farooq. Zainul Hassan Sumro. Zainab Faisal. Zainab Khero. Zishan Heather. Zehra Mazhar Ali. Zoya Wadood. Samar Abbas. Iman Ahmed. Thank you, honorable judges. It's an extreme proud moment that you all have graduated. Congratulations once again. And on behalf of all the faculty members, I would like to say congratulating to the 2023 batch. I would like to call Miss Adila once again on the stage.
Thank you so much, Ms. Arwa. Not an easy task indeed to confer the degrees of University of London to nearly 261 graduates. Please put a huge round of applause to each and every one of you for each other. Our gratitude and congratulations goes to each and every single judge present here, because it has been a task to confer these degrees to such an immense cohort of students. So congratulations once again. With that, and while maintaining this flow and on a very highly spirited note, Denning would like to announce and call upon another very special segment that opens the floor with the valedictorian for the class of 2023. Known for his leadership flair and invigorating craft to advocate, there has hardly been an occasion where he didn't leave a mark in impressing us with his presence and strength of character. We greatly cherish his efforts in bringing integral values to the system as a prominent and leading face of the Denning student body throughout these years. Please put your hands together in welcoming our former president of the Executive Council and yours and our valedictorian of the class of 2023, Mr. Ali Arbi. Ali, the stage is yours.
बेटा वकील बनने जा रहे हो? कोई ईमानदार पेशा ढूंढ लेते। बेटा लॉयर बन रहे हो या नहीं 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 लायर बोलो, हाँ ये सही है। एंड दिस वंस माय फेवरेट। जब वकील पैदा होता है तो शैतान एक बहुत बड़ी दावत रखता है। I'm sure all of you at some point in your life have encountered people saying these phrases, family members, friends, relatives, or in my case, very, very strange Kareem drivers, yeah. Welcome, honorable justices, giants of the legal fraternity, our esteemed professors and faculty who has been a constant source of motivation for us for these past 3 years, our administrative staff, and the marketing department which has allowed me to become the poster boy of this institute. Our parents, without whom we would not be standing here today and sitting here and enjoying this moment. This celebration goes to you. Our less successful siblings, who are kind of envious of us right now. I thank all of you for choosing to spend this afternoon with us graduates. And now, to the graduating batch, what an intense ride this has been. For these past 3 years, we've witnessed one of the worst pandemics that this world has ever seen. We adapted to online classes. We started taking classes on Zoom, wearing our night suits, sometimes sleeping in classes. Not that we weren't doing that in physical classes. We still do that. But it was more convenient. We adapted to online assessments. Thank you, sir. That has allowed us to sit here today. Open book assessments. Let's go. We saw 3 different prime ministers in these past 3 years. Kudos to the political stability of this country, mashallah. But more importantly, we made it. We made it to this day. All of those hard works that we've put in for the past 3 years, all of those hours that we put in, and we're finally here. Now, graduates, I'm going to take this opportunity here to talk about why we're sitting here. Now, if I pose you with the question, why do you want to pursue law as a profession? I'm sure a lot of you won't have an answer to that. And I personally think there isn't any answer to that question. I think this profession chooses you. I think this profession is a way of living, it's an ideology, and it's a mentality that you need to take forward. And I think it's very important for all of you to find that, to achieve that purpose, because that will define what success means to you. That will define what the vision you have for the next 10 years or more. Now, I remember back in 2020, I went up to my parents and I told them, I want to become a lawyer. And you could see the color running down on their face. Had I told them I had secretly married, they'd still be fine. But lawyer, that's a deal breaker now. So my dad, he took me to the side and said, son, this profession, it's anything but noble. So I want you to think long and hard about whether you want to pursue this or not. Now, he had a very natural concern. Now, my family, I'm from a first-generation university family, and I'm also from a first-generation law background. So my family had a very natural concern because they have had the worst share of history with the worst kind of lawyers there is to exist. So I did exactly what any respectful and obedient child in my position would do. I did the complete opposite, and now I'm sitting here with you today. Graduates, I thought about my entire journey, and I thought about what it was that I needed. And I needed a certain form of power. A power that would not allow me to be helpless, that would not allow me to see the vulnerability of people close to me. I see law as an object that can be used as a weapon of mass destruction or as a shield of mass destruction. Now, that entirely depends on you how you want to use this object. You can either use it for your own personal gains. That's entirely your right. You're entitled to your own wrong principles. I won't mind that. But some of you may also want to use it for communal purposes, for protecting yourself, for protecting people closer to you. This profession will allow you to be the one person that people come to be the one person that people rely on. And that is going to happen every single day for the rest of your lives. Graduates, there is this old proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. Now, throughout our life, we've had school teachers, we've had friends, we've had, our parents have played a very significant role in our life, our siblings, our one interactions with those one strangers in our lifetimes, our relationships. And till this day, they have allowed us to understand what life is, understand our way forward. But today, you're no longer a child. I think calling this day a graduation day would be wrong. I think this day is a commencement day. It is a beginning of a new life, of a new chapter. It is the beginning of a new chapter where you won't have any directions, where you won't have any mentors, where your parents will finally take a step back and rely on you instead of you relying on them, where your failures are your own failures and where your rewards are your own rewards. Graduates, and we must embrace this new journey. Now, I don't want you to fall, regardless of what background, what ethnicity, what wealth you come from, I don't want you to fall into this entitlement trap of thinking that you're life's favorite child. You see, life, it's not fair. It never was, and it never will be. Or as my brother Ramasarbi says, life does not offer you free meals. So do not wait for them or you'll starve to death. Work hard. Now we've had an exceptional faculty here. We've seen them grow this institute as we grew. We saw that there were 2 campuses, which now exist as 4 campuses, and they're continuously trying to climb up that success ladder. We have those role models here. We have role models here. We have role models within our own family. Continue to progress, because everything will change except for one thing, which remains constant throughout your life, and that is change itself. So graduates, we may be divided by our ethnicities, by our religions, by our cultures, by our background, but we're united by one thing today, and that is that we share the same alma mater. So do not think that you're competing with any of us. This profession is not a profession of competing. This is a profession of collaboration. It's a profession of networking. So instead of standing tall, high on your own imaginary mountain, I would advise you to let's collaborate. Let's merge all of those mountains, build a flat land, and let us create a village that helps raise the next child. Because graduates, and throughout that process, remember, you are not alone. We may not be very close friends, some of us, but I ask of you to put that comfort zone aside and forget about whatever barriers there may be between us, just rely on each other, because that is how we continue to progress. Now, this day is a sad day, not only for us, because we're leaving, but also for our faculty. Because some might say Allah answered Sir AQ and Sir Huzaifa's prayers by giving them this badge, this golden badge that has allowed Denning to grow now. So, thank you, professors, for being a constant source of motivation, for always pushing so hard, and for always trying to maintain a very human level of connection with us while also growing this institute. I know it must be very stressful for you. Now, graduates, as we wrap up our term here and walk out as Denning students for one last time, most of us have a unique and exhilarating path ahead of us at law firms, as civil servants, or as politicians, as businessmen. And the remaining, we're employed by Denning. Don't worry about that. We've secured our jobs. So let us not be afraid to deviate from the standard measures of success that has come to define our time here. The clothes we wear, our reputation, our Instagram likes, our ethnicities, and the grades we received, by the way, they don't hold any real weight out there. So do not be afraid to fail. So finally, I raise this imaginary glass and I make a toast to you. Here's to Sir AQ's all of those box approaches. Here's to finally understanding that law really isn't rocket science. Here's to all of those places that we've guessed on Sir Huzaifa's Instagram stories. Here's to all of those Urdu vocabulary words that we've learned throughout these 3 years. Here's to an event after an event. And here's to all of those concerts, all of those Ali Tariq concerts that always happen to catch us by surprise. And finally, here's to us. Here's to us for making it. Here's to us for spending these 3 years, for making our parents proud. And finally, we walk out of those doors with the same alma mater, with the same ambition, and we start this new chapter. We make an impact because that is what this profession really is about. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ali Arbi, batch of 2023, signing off.
Thank you so much, Ali. I think you really pressed the emotions in the manner that we were all waiting for. Thank you so much once again. Congratulations to the batch. And like Ali mentioned, this is just the commencement. This is just the beginning, and change with you all remains the only constant. As we move forward towards the end of this evening, I would like to once again request and call our Director Academics, Mr. Huzaifa Muqaddam, to join us on stage, and on behalf of the complete unit at Denning, to formally present the token of appreciation to our distinguished guest, starting off with our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Justice Irfan Sadar Khan, Senior Puisne Judge of the High Court of Sindh. With that, I would like to pay immense gratitude and are indebted to the greatly supportive parents who are present with us today. Our very first token of appreciation, with a huge round of applause, goes to the Chief Guest of Honor. And now, moving towards the Honorable Justices of the High Court of Sindh, token of appreciation to be presented to Mr. Justice Aqeel Ahmed Abbasi. Moving forward, Honorable Mr. Justice Zafar Ahmed Rajput. Next up, Honorable Mr. Justice Zulfikar Ahmed Khan. Lastly, Mr. Justice Abdul Mubin Lakho. Next up, with a huge round of applause, Mr. Saad Wasim. Thank you so much, Sir Josefa. Moving towards the culmination of the gathering, like I was mentioning earlier, a huge credit goes to all the parents who are present in the audience today. Mothers, fathers, grandparents, spouses, we thank you on behalf of this entire cohort of the graduating batch of 2023 for your guidance, sacrifices, instrumental support and contribution to make it happen for each and every one present here today. Thank you for the graduates for placing their trust in Denning for the past 3 years during the course of this wholesome journey that you spent with us. We believe and are certain that you will utilize this experience and teaching in the best way possible, and you will be turning out into self-assured and confident personalities with your head held high, with spirits even more higher, making it possible for you to become the pillars of tomorrow and exemplary citizens of the state. With utmost gratitude, we thank the honorable members of the judiciary, the legislation, and the executive for gracing this event in the presence and in cultivating their positive energies at the ceremony. For each graduate present here today, we truly understand the significance of these scrolls that you have for you and your families. They are not just scrolls. In fact, they are emblems that mark the successful culmination of your hard work, devotion, steadfastness, and an enriched and unforgettable journey that you had with all your mates, teachers, and the management at Denning. You entered this institution as undergraduate students and today are walking away as our very dear alumni. And with that, ensuring that this camaraderie maintains and even grows further, I would also like to take this opportunity to bring to you a very special product that Denning has introduced in the past 2 years. We have been working on various prototypes for this product, and today we have successfully launched it only for our alumni. This product is the first ever alumni application that is called the Denning Alumni Network, providing you with an opportunity to connect with your network as significant members now of the legal fraternity and making connections in the field with others. The application very smartly consolidates the academic and vocational details and projects them in the most structured manner with active notifications which will keep you posted and up to date with all the current and future happenings and events hosted by Denning, especially for our alumni. You will get a chance to be exposed to a world of vocational opportunities for your professional growth and development. So please register at your earliest. The application is available on Apple and Play Store for you to access. Emails are out with your specific and very bespoke IDs and password. So please access and get on the application as early as you can. And with that, I bring to you a very special moment that we all have been waiting for is the very final graduation group picture. For that, I would request all the graduates to line up and assemble near the stage area. The ushers and the management, the marketing team will be there to assist you so that the formal toss of caps can be done together. And on behalf of each and every single graduate, I know that this goes without saying, a huge round of applause for that one entity that is unfortunately not present with us physically here, but his support, his energies are all over the place. A huge round of applause for Mr. Abdul Qadir. He misses you tremendously and is wishing you all from the deepest chambers of his heart. So congratulations, guys. Side पे करो। Graduates are requested to please assemble. And be very mindful of the count. The tossing and flipping of the tassels will be done together. So you will have to wait for the cue. To maintain the structure, the rows behind will be standing, 2 rows behind will be standing on the stage. The 3rd row will be on the knees under the stage. The 4th row will again be standing under the stage. And the 5th and the last row will again be on their knees under the stage. Only 2 rows are to be on the stage standing. Parents, especially with due respect, are requested to please be seated. Please be seated on your seats for this very special moment to be captured. Parents are requested to please be seated. Thank you. And along with Sir Huzaifa, I would now like to request our honorable guests to please join the graduating batch along with the students. Mr. Huzaifa will give a cue to the judges once the frame is ready. Before moving on with the picture, I would like the marketing team to please give us a cue so that Sir Huzaifa can invite the honorable guests on the first row. One marketing personnel is requested to please give a cue on the stage. Thank you. honorable chief guests and guest of honors are requested to please accompany Sir Huzaifa Muqaddam to join the graduating batch on stage. We are going to keep an official count for you to toss and flip the caps and the tassels. Graduates are requested to please be steady, but do not toss till you hear the official count. Graduates, please take your positions with the caps. Do not toss till you hear the official count. And at the count of 3, 2, 1, graduates, toss your caps. Graduates are requested to please pick their respective caps and be seated. And if not respective, just pick any cap. And upon the consent of the management of Denning, I formally declare the closure of the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Congratulations, graduates. Wishing you all greater achievements and the passion to serve the nation with utmost dedication, honesty of action, and pride. The graduates are now requested to proceed for the high tea along with their families. Thank you. And I would request Mr. Huzaifa to please accompany our guests of honor for the high tea. I would request Sir Huzaifa to please accompany the chief guest and guests of honor after taking a few minutes on the stage, please. Thank you. Thank you to the parents for being with us and embellishing this occasion with your presence. Hope you had a lovely evening. Thank you.